Hurricane Milton has rapidly intensified as it makes its way through the Gulf of Mexico, heading right for Florida. It was just upgraded about in the last hour to a very dangerous Category 5.
ABC's Jim Ryan has the latest in the storm set to make landfall less than 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene hit.
Florida is under threat from Hurricane Milton just 11 days after Helene hit the same coast. Residents are filling up sandbags, preparing for the worst as the storm gains strength in the Gulf of Mexico.
I'm out here to fill up my sandbags. I didn't do it last time. Water got up into our driveway, and I don't want it to happen.
The entire Florida peninsula on the Gulf side could have a major impact. 51 counties are now under an emergency order. Forecasters are predicting record-breaking storm surge of 8 to 12 feet. That's higher than Helene's record-breaking storm surge of 6 to 8 feet.
If you are somebody that is in a very vulnerable part of the west coast of Florida that would be susceptible to storm surge, you certainly can leave now. You don't have to wait to get an evacuation order.
The governor has ordered landfill sites to stay open 24/7. ABC's Ginger Z is in Reddington Shores.
I'm standing on a street, one of so many here around Tampa Bay, that still is lined with debris up and down. I mean, they have not been able to not only take a breath or a rest, they're exhausted, but they haven't been able to clean up.
Danny Pownell's home and most of his rental properties were destroyed less than 2 weeks ago, and he's worried about Milton.
And we don't know what this storm is going to do. That might be a 1-2 punch to take out this property.
FEMA, already on the ground responding after Helene, is now preparing for Milton.
We're working with the state EOC to understand what their requirements are going to be so we can have those in place before it makes landfall.
FEMA is at work in other areas hit by Helene. President Biden has ordered an additional 500 active duty troops to North Carolina to help with recovery. And the White House says he is closely monitoring the track of Milton. Jim Ryan, ABC News, Dallas.
Let's turn to the forecast now, get the latest on Hurricane Milton and, of course, here in our area, starting off the work and school weeks with some pretty nice conditions.
Yeah, cool down's coming. Kind of a reminder that it is fall. Sky 6 is showing you the Center City skyline, bright blue skies, just a few clouds overhead. Meteorologist Adam Joseph is over in the Action News Weather Center with the details from AccuWeather.
Yeah.
We're so nice here, but tracking what's about to happen down in Florida yet again.
Yeah, and those images we just saw were Ginger. Yes, the neighborhoods are still littered with debris that is like on the sides of the streets waiting to be picked up and cleaned up. And unfortunately, water's going to once again kind of push all that stuff around as the storm surge is one of the biggest threats with this system, along with the very strong winds. Right now, watches and warnings are up. Anywhere in the purple is a hurricane watch, and it's a large chunk of Florida from Daytona Beach to Tampa to Fort Myers, even just to the north and west of Key West. This is the zone that we'll be watching for the possibility of landfall. We still don't know exactly where it's going to make landfall, but it's somewhere between Tampa and Fort Myers expected in the beginning of the week. This storm has exploded in intensity. It has that very classic eye in the center here. It has a very symmetrical shape around it as well. And this will continue to deepen. Winds right now 160 miles an hour. It will strengthen some and then is expected to weaken to a strong Category 3. But the damage is done by that point because it is bringing up the water. It's rising that water, and that surge will come with it no matter if it weakens or not. And you can see the spaghetti plots, all the models. They're pretty far split, but a large concentration right over Tampa Bay down to the south near Sarasota. Winds will start to kick up here as we get into the middle of the week. This is early on Wednesday morning. You see 40, 44 miles an hour, and then as that eye gets closer, it starts to get towards hurricane strength here. So wind, another big factor of this, along with inland flooding. John will have much more on our local forecast, which is quiet pretty much the entire week.
Yeah, we're being spared, but wow, They're getting round two.
In less than 2 weeks.
Adam, thank you.